So what is this whole thing about pulling license? All right, so when you are on broadcast network or on radio, you have what they call call letters. All right, so WNCI is a call letter. The Powers, I think it's W like XYN or something like that. Sunny 95, I think it was WSYN or XYX, something like that. But these are call letters. These are letters that are attached to your license, because you're using a frequency that is government issued. The tower, radio tower, is a government issued frequency. Remember, government controls airwaves, and so that's the point in needing a license. Now, the FCC, the Federal Communication Commission, has the right to pull your license. And right, that kind of started was there was a minister in Mississippi, did not like something that was said on their TV, and they went to the government to cause the whole fit, and that created the FCC, because there was something on the radio they didn't like, and they just were offended by that, and so the FCC started from that offense of trying to regulate what is on being broadcast, because you got kids around and stuff like that, and so they have the right to pull your license if there's content that does not fall into their guidelines or whatever the FCC says. Typically, guidelines don't change too much over the time. They have evolved because of time. But the FCC stands for Federal Communication Commission. All right, so they govern that. Now, they can't govern pay-per-view. They can't govern stuff like YouTube, because that is web and internet based, and that's not necessarily a broadcast base. So you don't need license to be on YouTube. You don't need a license if you are anything someone pays for a subscription for, like Patreon or pay-per-view or whatever. Streaming, because they're paying for that service, and in paying for that service, they know what they're getting, and so the FCC does not involve in that. But if you're talking about general broadcast, ABC, NBC, PBS, CBS, anything that's on broadcast TV, then that is a different story, because that is now being governed by the government. So that's kind of where that comes from, and those dynamics of how you can get your license pulled.